Welcome, everyone. Please take a seat. Apparently, there's more coffee being brewed, so you won't miss out. You can always get up and go get some. I just want to thank you so much for joining us this morning for the 2019 Bipartisan Tech Policy Summit. As many of you know, Deb Socia is the brainchild behind these conversations. We've been having them on a much smaller scale for several years now. And for this morning's event, she has included Will Reinhart from the American Action Forum and Chris Lewis from Public Knowledge with the goal of really ensuring that this is a bipartisan discussion where we are presenting solutions and working through difficult issues. And I'm excited that we have so many people here this morning to participate. My name is Staci Pies, and it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you here this morning on behalf of Google. We're delighted to host this event. We've done two of these. I lost track last night when I was preparing. And we were a little concerned because of what folks are calling the snurlo. I don't know if you've heard this term. I think it's a little strange, but we were worried we'd get a drop off, and instead we have an impressive crowd and a lot of enthusiasm. And I'm especially grateful to those government employees who were able to make it this morning. I know that things are difficult right now, but I appreciate your dedication to the important work you have before you, so thank you very much. The three issues we have on the agenda for today, rural broadband deployment, privacy and security, and spectrum management, are of critical importance to both broadband deployment and adoption. We need to get these policies right in order to ensure that we can bring broadband to people around the country and that people want to use the services that are delivered over those broadband connections. We're fortunate to have with us this morning Commissioner Rosenworcel. She's been a strong advocate for ensuring that broadband access is open and universal, and that we adopt innovative spectrum policies that bring wireless broadband across the country. And I want to thank former Commissioner McDowell, who I don't think is here yet. He's going to join us for a fireside chat. He has been a champion for internet governance and also for access to unlicensed spectrum. So we appreciate the opportunity to hear from him this morning as well. And of course, to all of you for bringing your expertise and your enthusiasm and your desire to craft bipartisan solutions, because this afternoon is all about reaching solutions. So I hope you're prepared for an interesting, challenging, and constructive conversation today. So before I hand over to Kat Blake, I want to say Kat Blake, from Next Century Cities as well, to outline the day's events. I just want to say once more, welcome. Please participate in the conversation. If you have questions, make sure that they are productive, and enjoy your time, and welcome to Google. Thank you.
Thanks, Staci. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Kat Blake, and I'm the Policy and Program Manager at Next Century Cities. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us today in a discussion of bipartisan goals for the 116th Congress. We're really looking forward to talking about areas of commonality, specifically around rural broadband, data privacy and security, and spectrum legislation. We'll kick off the day today with a keynote conversation with FCC Commissioner Jessica Rosenworcel, followed by a keynote conversation with Blair Levin and Robert McDowell. We'll then take a short break before both our rural panel and our data privacy and security panel. And then we'll take another short break to grab lunch before coming back in this room for our final panel of the day, which will be about spectrum. We have a series of thanks to get our day started today. First, I'd like to extend a big thank you to Google for welcoming us into their space, and to Staci Pies for all of her help pulling this day together. I'd also like to thank our sponsor, Magellan Advisors, our lunch sponsor, Wi-Fi Forward, and our webcast sponsor, the Internet Society, for making all of this possible, with a special thanks to Jolie McPhee and Dustin Phillips for live streaming our day today. And last but not least, a thank you to our partner organizations, Public Knowledge and the American Action Forum, for working with us to put together a balanced and productive event. Before I turn it over to our partners to get our day started today, I have a few day of details to go over. First, as you've likely noticed, we do have a packed room today, and we want to make sure that every seat is filled. And we are asking folks to take the seats in the middle first. So if you're standing or if you'd like a middle seat, please feel free to fill in there. Next, Wi-Fi details are always important. Today you can use the network Google Guest, and there is no password to join. I'd also like to encourage everyone throughout the day to use our event hashtag #BipartisanTech, both to encourage conversation about the event and also to submit questions for our live stream viewers. Finally, I'd like to welcome everyone who is joining us via live stream today and give a shout out to Ann Tracy with the Blandon Foundation, who's hosting a remote viewing of this event in St. Paul today, and to our colleague Jess Delfiaco for being with them as well. Thank you guys so much for helping us to spread this conversation beyond DC. And for all remote viewers, please do use the hashtag to submit your questions today. The live stream is available on Next Century City's Twitter if you'd like to share it with any colleagues or refer back to it after the event. And with that, my thanks again for being here today, and I will hand it over to Deb and Will to get us started. Thank you.
So we're going to get moving really quickly, but I just wanted to quickly say that Next Century Cities works with cities, towns, and counties around the country. We have almost 200 members. If you're interested in knowing more about what we do, please take a look at our website, nextcenturycities.org. Our colleague from Public Knowledge, Chris Lewis, wasn't able to be here today, but he sends his welcome as well.
And one quick note about about my organization, the American Action Forum. You can go to our website, theamericanactionforum.org. We do a lot of policy, and we have a number of different issues that we focus on, including budget, tax, healthcare, and obviously tech issues. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and also find me at any point today. I'll be walking around.
Great. So just before we bring up Commissioner Rosenworcel, I wanted to mention that we have a recent FCC commissioner here today, former Commissioner Mignon Clyburn, and congratulations on being named to the Artificial Intelligence Commission, and we're so happy you're here today. So our first keynote conversation is with FCC Commissioner Rosenworcel. She was a commissioner from 2012 to early 2017 and then came back again in August of 2017. But prior to that, she served as Senior Communications Counsel for the Senate Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation. And before joining the staff of the committee, she was legal advisor to FCC Commissioner Copps, and also served as legal counsel to the chief of the Wireline Competition Bureau and attorney advisor to the Wireline Competition Bureau. So, Jessica Rosenworcel, please join me on stage.